on site, I have a very special guest. This is my daughter, Alina.
Hi.
And I call her my little whippersnapper. You've probably seen her in past videos. But this is a small site, and she wanted to come out here with me. This house is right here. But let's go down there and take a look at this place. All right. I don't know if you guys can see this. You can see the logs up here are really rotting. And at the very tip top, those logs there look to be pine. And you still can see the knots in the original logs. And if you look at the end of the log, this is a saddle notch. The saddle notch is an early period notch because this area was settled by Germans. So a lot of the old timers call this the German notch. So it is a very sophisticated type of notching. The notching would later develop into a dovetail notch. And the dovetail notch followed the Scots-Irish, mostly after the potato famine of 1840. So this style of notching is normally pre-1840 all the way back into the 1700s. Now the owner tells me that this cabin is going to be torn down. Look at those old tricycles. Can you guys see that? You can see this house is built on stone pilasters and not a stone foundation. And there's a flat area here, and there was probably a garden in here. There used to be a chimney right here. This is the mantle of the fireplace there. So right here is where the chimney stood, right here. And what they did is they filled this back in with these logs right here. Old handmade brick. You guys see that? We just started, and this is our first target right here. I'll let you listen to it. It's a 23, 22, could be junk. I'm gonna have my daughter man the camera, and we're gonna dig this spot right here. You see anything? Yeah, that's not what we're looking for, is it?
Yep.
We got us, our very first target is a tin can. All right, let's keep going. I won't bring you guys back until I find something that's not aluminum. Okay, I just popped the plug. We're working ourselves around the house this way, here. I'll let you listen to it. I don't know what it is yet. It's right there. All right, sweetheart, I'll let you find it. It's gonna be right in there. Right there, right there. Okay. All right, do you see anything? Would you put it down here and let's look? Right there, you hear that solid beat? Okay, so it's gonna be right in here. Do you see it?
I think that's a rock, so it couldn't be it.
Right there. Oh, looky there. It is. What is that?
I think it's a button.
A silver button? I think it is. It is a button, maybe. I'm not sure what that is. It looks silver. Maybe it's aluminum trash. I don't know. It rang up pretty good, didn't it? Did you have fun digging that up? Did you have fun finding it? You ready to go find some more?
That's the very first thing.
All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is a toe tap. This is a toe tap. Oh yeah. This is a good find. This is what they call a toe tap, and it would go on the front of a shoe. And harmonica playing and dancing and with clogging, what they would do is clog. And they would use these on their shoes when they clogged. So that's what that is. What do you think, sweetheart? That's our first good artifact. What do you think? Yay, don't fall down. All right, let's keep going. All right, there's a hole, pulled the plug. I think we found either a small button or, sweetheart, it could be the lead. Sometimes they put lead cap, or lead on top of nails on the roof, so the nail wouldn't rust, and we could have that. But what we have is right there. Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, this is one of two things. I think this may have been a cap on top of a nail, and what they would do, I'll point up here. So up there on top of the roof, where they would nail the roof in to keep the nails from rusting, they would put solder or lead on top of them to keep it from rusting. So I think that's what that is, and we'll bag that and we'll keep going. What you doing? Ah, what did you think this was? I just popped this hole. It was a grunt. You know what? I think it could be. Looky there. Wait, it either went on a chest, maybe. Yeah, see that right there? Could it be on a grandfather clock? Think that? Looks like a key to you.
Sort of does.
It sort of does look like a key, or a heart. Kind of looks like a heart, doesn't it?
Or a spade.
Or a spade, yeah. You can tell we play cards. My daughter thinks that looks like a spade from a deck of cards, huh? Very good, that's smart. Very observant. She's my little whippersnapper, and she loves getting out to an adventure, some things like this. And we'll take it, won't we? It's an artifact. And to us, sometimes artifacts can be treasures. Especially, what is the real treasure here, right? Spending time together, isn't it? All right, let's keep going. All right, sweetheart. Do you see it? I pulled the plug, it came right out. I know what this is. Do you know what this is?
No.
You don't?
Yeah.
Let's try to see if you can guess what this is.
It looks like a duck foot, sort of.
A duck foot. Kind of looks like a duck foot, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
All right, let's clean it up a little bit. Now right here's the garden behind me. Okay, what do you use in the garden?
We use rakes and we use shovels and...
That's an old hoe. See, that's an old hoe. Isn't that pretty cool? It's pretty cool, isn't it? It actually looks in pretty decent shape. I mean, it almost could be restored. In fact, I think it can be restored. I think I'm going to take this actually with me home. That's actually the best one, the best condition of one I've found. And I think this can be restored. All right, sweetheart. Let's keep that. We'll move on. We're going right, or there's the house. There's the house, and we're just moving right on around there to the front porch. All right, we dug the hole right over there by that cow pie. And I had a nice good signal over here. I popped the plug and I started digging a little deeper. And I have not hit it, but I see it. Do you see it, sweetheart? Why don't you go ahead and pick it up? Let's take a look at it. Be real gentle, yeah. There we go. Okay, so you know what this is, sweetie?
No?
This is a suspender clip. Oh, look, it's real fragile. You want to be very, that's ready to fall apart. So this is probably a pretty old one. And this was used in lieu of a belt. Belts didn't come into fashion. I don't even know if they were invented at that time. But they used to have suspenders to hold up their britches. So that's what that is. It's got a little bit of fancy on there. We'll clean that up. I keep dropping it. It will break, huh?
Mm-hmm. If you keep dropping it, yes.
Keep dropping that. Yep. That's a suspender clip. And you see that clip right there?
Uh-huh.
A round loop went on that. Right there.
Cool.
All right. That's a great find, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you for picking that up for Daddy. All right. If you guys with kids, if you have an opportunity, even if you don't have kids, if you can take a neighborhood kid, take them out metal detecting. You know, let them experience tangible history. Really, it doesn't even have to be old history. Just history. It enables them to see history like this old pioneer house beside us and be able to touch history and learn about what these artifacts were used for. And so that suspender clip is for holding up a gentleman's or a man or a boy's britches. All right, let's keep going. That might be a good hit. All right, we just popped the plug. And I see there's something right there. What does that look like? You know what? I think that's a hoe. There's where it attached right there. And right here's the garden. You guys see that? This is the garden area. There's my daughter right there, and there's the house. So could that have gone a little hand hoe? Maybe? It could be. Oops. All right. That's not bad. It's telling a story. It's an artifact. Let's keep going. All right, you guys, I made it around to this side of the house. And I'm going to show you something that made it awfully nice for these old settlers. You see this square concrete cap? Here's a corner. It goes back that way, comes back across this way, and it comes down this way. And on top is this lid. Look at that. Look at that. That is a well. And that is a stone-lined well, and there is water in there. This well was right off of the door right there. So here's the door. This is the front door. And they built this house right there where the well is. And they probably located that well before they ever built that house. And so that would enable them, with this roof on this house, and enable them to get water during the winter time without having to break snow and have much difficulty in getting the water out of there. Very ingenious. I haven't seen this very often, but every now and then you will come across something like that, and that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place. All right, we found something. What do you think it is, sweetheart?
Let's see.
It's right.
Maybe
there. I found one of these before. I thought it was a rifle shell, and therefore I wasn't going to film it, but it is not a rifle shell. And I have found one of these before, and I don't know if it's a bloodletting tool or what. But see, the reason I think it's that is because there's a hole right there at the very end. It's brass. It is not a rifle shell. I think it is a bloodletting tool that you find on farms, and it could be early, it could be period, but I don't know. And I found one of these not too long ago in another episode. If you guys know what this is, let me know in the comments, and that way the next time I dig one of these up, I'll know exactly what it is. All right, let's keep going. All right, you guys, we are going to wrap it up. We have been here about 3 hours, almost 3 hours, and we had a great time. Didn't we have a great time? We didn't find a lot of treasure, but we had fun doing it. But we did find some old stuff, probably from the 1800s, and not much at that. You guys saw me dig this out of the ground. You saw me dig this and this, and this was a nice little hoe. Little spade hoe. I'm going to take that home. I'm going to clean that up. I'm going to see if I can't restore that. The little hand hoe here. This is just a small one, probably a little flower garden. I thought those might be shears. I still think they could be. If you guys know what those are, please let me know. Just a lot of junk up here. We dug up a lot of junk, didn't we, sweetheart?
Yeah.
My treasurables are, I got a rivet here. I didn't show that dig, and I popped a couple of these lead caps here. I don't know if that is a button or aluminum, but I think it is just a piece of trash. Found a toe tap, found a suspender clip. I did find a 12 gauge shotgun slug. I didn't show that dig because as soon as I saw it, and it was trashy. And then of course I found this, and I have found one of these before. And then you guys saw us dig this up. And of course we dug a lot of bullets. So which is your favorite treasure, sweetheart?
From all of these?
From all of this stuff, what's your favorite treasure?
Maybe that one because it's cool.
That one because it's cool?
Yeah.
Yep. Can you just see maybe old grandmother out there digging around her garden? Or the children, or daddy. All right, you guys, thank you for joining us on this episode. And we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you'll join us on the next one. Please give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and hit the bell if you haven't already. And we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, you guys, I'm at another site. I have this permission, and I got it the same time as I got the other one. They're very, very close together. I'll let you see it. What's your opinion now? I wanted to come check this out to see how high this grass is. Can you see how high this grass is? I'm beginning to have my doubts that we can even swing in this.
Long ago I walked this land with my father hand in hand. We bent down by his side. He dropped my hand, I took his stride. Long ago I this land with my father hand in hand. We bent down by his side, he dropped my hand, I took a stride. Farming barley all the day, my thoughts a million miles away. The thoughts of you and life to come, the thoughts of you and I as one. It was my wish to see you there in the field, your auburn hair, my rough hand on your dawn, in the land when I was born. And as a bird high in its nest, my heart did hammer in my breast. I saw the drop, my wings felt fly, I took the leap and fell to fly. Hand in hand as years went by, we did fall and we did fly. The barley grew in fits and starts, as did love deep in our hearts. And now you've crossed the veils of tears, I'm not alone here with my fears. I thank the land, the sun and sky, I took the leap and fell to fly. My heart broke open when you left, rather than to stay and be bereft. The thoughts of you and I to come, the thoughts of you and I as one. And as a bird high in its nest, my heart does hammer in my breast. I saw the drop, my wings felt spry, I take a leap and fall to fly. Broke open when you left, rather than to stay and be bereft. The clamor in my breast, I saw the drop, my wings felt spry, I take a leap and fall to fly.